The George I. Sanchez Memorial Award is presented to a nominee whose activities in Hispanic affairs significantly impact education and the achievement of equal opportunity for Hispanics. This year's recipient is from the great state of Arizona.
Hi, I'm Andrew Morrill, president of the Arizona Education Association. I used to think there were two kinds of people, those who dream and those who do. But this young man proved me wrong. He's a dreamer, he's a doer, he's an activist, he's a leader. He's the future. Daniel Rodriguez.
Growing up in Phoenix, Daniel Rodriguez felt he was just like all the other brown kids around him in his schools and his neighborhood. So he was shocked when a high school counselor told him he could not attend college because he was undocumented. Fortunately, another counselor encouraged Daniel not to give up and to focus on his grades and school involvement. He did both and was accepted into Arizona State University. But the experience opened his eyes. So while he continued to excel academically at ASU, he also emerged as a full-fledged activist. In 2008, Daniel founded what would become the Arizona Dream Act Coalition. Having experienced firsthand the stigma and the limitations of the undocumented, Daniel was in a unique position to help. He knew that education and organization were the only pathways out, and he was determined to light the way. While others live in fear and remain shut out of society, Daniel uses his real name and always identifies himself as undocumented to bring attention to the issue. He realizes the power of personal stories and works to create opportunities for undocumented youth to share their stories as a way to create social change. Daniel also holds citizenship workshops and organizes leadership development trainings so that the community is always becoming more educated.
My mom and my older sister are still undocumented. The fear, it's not gone. The pain is not gone for our families. So we need to continue to fight and we need to continue to work.
Daniel is past president of the We Are America, Somos America Coalition, the largest immigrant rights coalition in Arizona. He also founded the Somos Leaders Program, the No Hate Educate campaign, and the Queer Undocumented Immigrant Project. Daniel is a recent graduate of the Sandra Day O'Connor College of Law at Arizona State University, and he's used his knowledge of the law to help hundreds of immigrants attend school or avoid deportation. Through his leadership and his unswerving dedication, Daniel has served as an outstanding role model to other dreamers around the country. He tells his story of overcoming obstacles and living with the fear of deportation to encourage others to fight for their right to an education, to speak out, to come out of the shadows and into the light.
I stand here with you because I had my education taken from me. And like you, I had to fight for it. For 20 years, I faced deportation. But today, I have my law degree. I will show you my papers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Rodriguez, Esquire.
Good evening. I am here today because of an educator. I am here as a poor, brown, gay, and undocumented man who just recently graduated from law school in the state of Arizona, 60 years after Brown. But I cannot help but to remember that hearts are still broken, minds are still wasted. Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon that we can use to change the world. Education teaches us to learn, not to hate. Education not just for knowledge, but for action. Education because as long as we have it, we will be attacked. but we will not be defeated. I am here today because our immigrant families have gone through things that might break you and make you wonder why the heck this is called the land of opportunity, the land of freedom, the home of the brave. It is us. It is the vision that we paint. It is the question that we pose about the nation that we are and the nation that we can be. For us, dreamers, documented or not, we are here because of educators. I want to thank you for this recognition, and I want to ask you, dreamers, to keep fighting because we have a lot of work to do. But hey, I am here, so I know it's possible. Thank you.